All right. Welcome back, everybody. Ready for another deep dive. Today, we're looking at something, well, a little different.
Different, yes, definitely.
We're going shopping, but not for groceries or gadgets. We're talking about the world of really expensive collectibles.
Oh, yeah. The kind of stuff that makes you wonder who in the world would buy this.
Exactly. And the craziest part, we found it all on Amazon.
You wouldn't believe some of the things people are selling.
So get ready, because we are diving headfirst into the wild world of historical coins, rare documents, signed sports memorabilia.
We're talking one-of-a-kind stuff, the kind of things you just don't see every day.
And we're going to try to figure out what makes these things so valuable beyond just, big price tag.
It's a journey into history, scarcity, and maybe a little bit of collector's obsession.
Okay, let's start simple. Everyone knows about coins, right?
Sure.
But did you know that a single silver dollar from 1896 could sell for thousands?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's in mint condition, like, perfectly preserved.
Like this one we found. It's from the Illinois set, graded MS66 PQ.
Whoa, that's a high grade. MS66 PQ. That means it's practically flawless for its age.
Right. I'm no coin expert, but even I was surprised to see a silver dollar going for that much.
It's all about condition. Think of it like finding a vintage comic book in perfect condition. The rarity alone makes it a treasure.
I see what you mean. So it's not just about how old something is, but also how well it survived.
Exactly. And that 1896 Morgan silver dollar you mentioned, it's already a key date, meaning they didn't make many of them. So finding one in that condition, forget about it.
Okay, let's up the ante. We're going from coins to the world of sports memorabilia, and I think we both know where we have to start.
Baseball. Gotta be baseball.
It's America's pastime, right? And the memorabilia, well, let's just say the prices can be home run worthy.
Yeah, when you're talking about signed items from legends like Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Josh Gibson, these aren't just signatures, they're like holding a piece of history in your hands.
Right. I mean, I saw this 1927 New York Yankees team signed baseball with both Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig on it.
Now that's something special. That team was legendary.
But what really blew my mind were these listings that said, the only Frank Chance single-signed baseball on Earth, or the only Josh Gibson single-signed baseball on Earth.
It sounds crazy, but in the world of memorabilia, authentication is everything. They do their research, so when they say it's the only one known, they mean it.
So it's possible that these are truly unique items.
Highly likely. And that makes all the difference. It's not just a signed ball, it's the signed ball.
Okay, I get it. But my wallet's starting to hurt just thinking about it. Speaking of high prices, we got to talk about basketball.
Yeah.
I saw some Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant items that were just insane.
Those two are in a league of their own. Their impact goes way beyond the court.
For sure. Game-used sneakers, rookie cards,
Yeah.
even the original artwork for trading cards.
People are willing to pay a premium for anything connected to those guys.
But what makes their stuff worth more than, say, a historical document? Is it just because they're, famous athletes?
That's a great question. It really comes down to a few things: historical significance, condition, rarity, and honestly, the popularity of the person or event it's connected to.
Supply and demand.
Exactly. Like those Kobe Bryant sneakers from the 2012 playoffs you mentioned. Not only are they game used, but they're photomatched, meaning there's photographic evidence proving they were worn in a specific game.
So you're not just buying a pair of shoes, you're buying a piece of a specific moment in history.
Right. And when you add in Kobe's legacy, well, you can see why the price goes up.
It's all starting to make sense now. But those cards, man, the prices for some of those rookie cards, it's mind-boggling.
Oh, yeah. Like the Michael Jordan autographed original Fleer rookie card.
Yeah.
It's like the holy grail for basketball card collectors.
Seriously, why that one in particular?
It's a combination of everything: condition, rarity, and of course, Jordan's legendary status. It's a piece of history, and for some people, it's like owning a piece of their childhood.
It's more than just cardboard, it's emotional value. Now, speaking of cards, we found one that's, well, I need your help with this one. It's a T206 Christy Mathewson card, graded PSA 8.5 PP1, none higher. I got to be honest, I have no idea what that means.
All right, let's break it down. PSA stands for Professional Sports Authenticator. They're like the authority on card grading. So that 8.5 grade means this card is practically perfect, like it just came off the printing press.
Well, that makes sense. But what about that PP1 thing?
Ah, that's where it gets really interesting. POP1 means it's the only one known to exist at that grade level.
So it's basically the only one of its kind.
Pretty much. You can't get any rarer than that.
Wow. So we've gone from coins to baseballs to basketballs and cards. It's amazing to see how rarity, condition, and history can turn everyday objects into something so valuable.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? What do we consider valuable? Is it about money, or is there something more to it?
The stories behind the objects, the people who owned them, it's all part of the appeal, right?
Exactly. So what about you? What would be your holy grail collectible? What would you be willing to pay top dollar for?
That's a good question. Guess you'll have to think about that one.
And maybe do some shopping.
But maybe check your bank account first. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. See you next time.